Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is WWE pay-per-view NXT TakeOver Toronto and WWE SummerSlam match coverage. So let's go ahead and start out with TakeOver because that was on Saturday night. So let's go ahead and do that. So these matches will not be in order, but we had Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai in a singles match in which saw both women giving it their all. And when it came down to it, though, Io Shirai picked up the win. Which, I mean, I can't complain about it, but she did indeed have a fight on her hands. Moving on, we had the NXT Women's Championship match between Shayna Baszler and Mia Yim, in which saw both competitors really showing it all, and Shayna Baszler proving a lot of people wrong, actually, and picking up the win, retaining the NXT Women's Championship by herself without no help. So that's what I mean by that. Anywho, moving on, we had the NXT North American Championship, which was a triple threat where Velveteen Dream defended against both Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era. And this match wasn't really good match, honestly. But it did come down to the split seconds here and there, and Velveteen Dream picked up the win and successfully retained the NXT North American Championship. Moving on, we had the NXT Tag Team titles on the line as the Street Profits took on the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, in which saw the Street Profits picking up the win. And this match was pretty much back and forth, so anybody could have really won. And then in the last match, we had Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship, where the first fall was a normal championship match, or a normal one-on-one match. Second fall was a street fight, and the third fall was some type of cage match that was really interesting. I don't know what it was called, but it was really interesting. So, we're just gonna call it the William Regal's brainchild because that's what he came up with. Anywho, so Adam Cole got the first fall of the normal match because of Johnny Gargano using a chair and getting disqualified. The second fall went to Johnny Gargano in the street fight. And then the final fall went to Adam Cole and the, Hell in a Cell type style match, William Regal's brainchild match. So that means Adam Cole is still your NXT champion. Moving on to SummerSlam. Again, these matches are not in order, but we had the pre-show matches, which was Apollo Crews versus Buddy Murphy, in which saw Buddy Murphy picking up the win by a disqualification after Eric Rowan came out and attacked him for pretty much saying that he was the one that attacked Roman. So, we also on the pre-show had a women's tag team title match between Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Iconics, in which Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross successfully retained the women's championships. Then we had the Cruiserweight title match between Drew Gulak and Oney Lorcan in a singles match, in which saw Drew Gulak picking up the win and successfully retaining the Cruiserweight championship. Then on the regular show, we had Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler, which saw Goldberg pretty much demolish Dolph Ziggler, which in a way I'm really happy about, because the last time we seen Goldberg versus The Undertaker, it didn't seem like Goldberg was really trying, but this time he gave it his all, and that's what I liked. Then we had Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus in a singles match, which was absolutely an awesome match. Both women came back and forth, and in the end of it, Charlotte Flair picked up the win, which is okay. I mean, but I would have really liked to see Trish win, but it did look as if Trish Stratus was like, in a way, like, passing of the torch type of thing to Charlotte. Then we had AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship. AJ Styles successfully retained the United States Championship with some help of the OG, or the OC, which is Gallows and Anderson. Then we had Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. If Kevin Owens lost, he must quit WWE. Kevin Owens picked up the win over Shane McMahon, which even Shane McMahon tried to stack the deck a little bit with Elias being the special enforcer. Kevin Owens took him out, and with a distracted referee, I do have to admit, Kevin Owens did low blow Shane McMahon. But, I mean, Shane McMahon was cheating throughout the match too, so, I mean, they kind of cheated on both of each other there. Moving on, we had the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Bayley and Ember Moon, in which I really hoped that Ember won, because I'm a big fan of Ember and I really thought it was her time. But Bayley did win, but I can't really take much away from Bayley because I am a fan of hers as well. But I was really hoping Ember won. Moving on, we had the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Natalya in a submission match. And Becky Lynch picked up the win over Natalya. Then we had the WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton, which ended in a draw because of a double countout, which pretty much means that Kofi Kingston is still your WWE Champion. Then we had the match between Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt's Fiend, which, okay, before we got into this, I want to point something out, because I had to just point this out. Bray Wyatt's entrance as the Fiend legit was absolutely amazing. Like, I love the way that his lantern looks like it was Bray Wyatt's face, like Bray Wyatt's head when he was Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend. Like, as if the Fiend might have, like, killed Bray Wyatt. That's really, really unique and different, and I wanted to point that out. And it was really just an interesting dynamic towards his character, and I really like that. Anyways, let's get into the actual thing. Bray Wyatt's Fiend is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Obviously Bray Wyatt was already as well, but his Fiend character is a whole nother thing. And so he did pick up the win over Finn Balor in really good fashion. However, I do have like an idea what could happen down the line. I'm not saying this will happen, but I just wanted to point this out real quick. I think the reason why they did this is because the Fiend's going to pick up the win over the original Finn Balor. I'm going to call him, like, non-demon Finn Balor. And then Finn might take a little bit of time off, because I heard he might be taking some time off. And then he's going to come back as the demon and go after the Fiend and have the Fiend versus the demon. I think that would be really cool. Imagine that at, like, WrestleMania. Like, that would be awesome. But, I don't know. That's just an idea. Anyways, then we had the Universal Championship match between Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins in a singles match. And Seth Rollins picked up the win and became your new Universal Champion and slayed the beast once again. I'm hoping that this means that Brock is no longer going to get another title opportunity for a while. He's not going to be in the title picture. I'm hoping that, because there's no reason why Brock Lesnar has to be the Universal Champion all the time. But you never know. Anywho, that's it for SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver. This is going to end out this video of the week. Next Wednesday's video of the week will be a Let's Make Sims 4 Townies video again. I will be doing 3 more of my Disney villain things. This will be the final one, the Disney villain things. If you guys didn't check out the first one yet, I went and made the Queen of Hearts child. I'm pretty much making my version of the VKs, which, if you didn't watch The Descendants, they're the 4 main characters of The Descendants, but I'm making my version of them. So far, we have one of the girls, which is obviously the daughter of the Queen of Hearts. We will find out 3 more members next Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.